said it like earlier, just the type of player that he is, he kind of fits your system pretty well.
I think so. I mean, I've always tried to get him for the last 10 years, so looking forward to seeing what he can add.
Coach, what did you like about the defense? I mean, that was a very good offensive team, averaging 107 points a game. You hold them to 97.
I thought we did what we talked about, and you know, Durant's going to do what he does, and you know, Westbrook didn't have a great shooting night, so that helps. I mean, it's a little bit on them, a lot on us. I thought our energy, and I thought that the rotations are quicker. Guys guarding the rim. I thought Dwight did a great job of clogging everything up, and Powell when he was in there instead of Dwight. But overall, just really attended to details. But it's all just the good feeling, and I think the goodwill they had among themselves, and it you know, shows on the defensive end.
Coach, what is it that changed, I feel like, so drastically? You had the team meeting last week and then a loss, but then 2 huge wins over the weekend. Was it you saying something? Was it the players coming together? Was it something from above? I mean, what? Is it just an aberration?
It was all me. I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. It's like throwing stuff against the wall, see what sticks. Everybody's trying to do the right thing, and the players talking it out, and coaches pounding the message home. It just finally, maybe we hit rock bottom. Maybe there was something from above. I don't know exactly what it was. I think everybody's trying to do their job and do it the best they can do. And we finally, you know, without going too far out on the limb, see some glimmer of hope, and we just got to keep it going.
Cut back from the scoring part of the game and then distributing so much more. I mean, it looks like their roles have changed a little bit, and they're comfortable in them, and it's working for the team.
Well, because I think the overall, and the great thing about Kobe, the biggest thing he wants to do is win. And I think he's figured out with this team, because everything's different. He's never been 34 years old before. He's never had this team. And I think he looks and sees, for them to win, I have to do this. And you got to give him credit for embracing that, whatever it takes to win. So that's great. And again, it starts with him, how good he has been playing, assists and rebounds and defense and all that. Very efficient offensively, and that's the whole team is efficient, and they can all feel that, and it's good.
And you like seeing Steve Nash kind of take more control offensively?
Well, I like to see him be able to be in a position to shoot more, because he's one of the best shooters in NBA history, so it makes sense. But he will not shoot more unless that ball moves. If he moves, he will shoot more, I guarantee it, but he's not going to go one-on-one and try to find a shot.
This is kind of a different role for him too, right? In
Steve?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
has he done that things in Phoenix at all? As far as
Well, no, because he always had the ball. He was always making the determining pass, and he's never played like this, and he's never played when he's 39 years old either. So everybody has to change a little bit and try to find what works for the team, what works for you individually, and be comfortable with it. And you know, same as Powell. Powell's never come off the bench, and now he's accepted that, and he's playing great. And just a lot of little things are happening.
because of your familiarity with Steve going back to the Suns days, I mean, did you envision this happening as far as him evolving his role like this?
Well, you never envisioned. I mean, it was so good the other way, but at the same time, you knew he could. He can easily, and we said 1,000 times, he can easily play off the ball because of his shooting is so good. And a lot of times it had been better probably in Phoenix if we had him off the ball some, but it was so good the other way, we never messed with it.
What individual sacrifices are you seeing each one of your players make? I mean, we know that Kobe's shots are going down, but everybody's talking about these sacrifices. What are you seeing?
Well, they talk about sacrifice. I just don't, and I know it's splitting hairs. I don't see a sacrifice as winning. Our attitude, I mean, when you sacrifice, I mean, that's like, you know, okay, I'm going to sacrifice and not smoke this week. I mean, you know, you don't do it to tear your health up. We were all miserable, so I think everybody's just found out a way to win and enjoying winning, and that's kind of the bottom line. Should be winning.
Mike, thoughts on the bench contribution?
Great. I know Jody. Well, Antoine in the first half, Jody in the second half. They made some big hoops and kept either the lead or got us back in the lead. Very comfortable with what they're doing and what they did.
When Steve gets back, what do you envision his role to be? You said you've coveted him. What will he bring to this team?
Toughness on defense, smart. I think he's a better shooter than what he's shown in LA so far. I think he can get back to that. I think his overall play is going to be really good. And again, you know, you said what did I like from the bench? I didn't mention Powell because I don't consider him a bench player anyway. So. But I expect Steve to eventually work into it. It's been a long time since he's played, but he's a tough kid, and we need toughness. Always need toughness.